Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a my favorite brushes and like their price range type of video. Alright, so let's just jump right in. So I think I'm going to start off with eye brushes. So the first one I'll just throw out there is the Morphe M330 brush. I absolutely love this brush to lay color down in the crease. It's perfect because it has like that pointed tip on it, but then it also kind of like feathers down on the sides. So the point kind of lays the color down while the edges help to like blend it outwards. And you are going to get this brush off of the Morphe website for about $6. So it's really like a good price for a really, really good brush. Alright, so the next one I'm going to mention is the Morphe MB47 brush, and it's like this little flat top square guy right here. And this one I love using underneath of my eye. I use this when I really want to get this dark color really close and tight up to my lower lash line right there. So yeah, I really like this one. This one is an even better price. You can get this one off of the Morphe website for about $2.50. So it is totally worth it. I've not had any troubles with this brush for being that cheap, and I love it. It's great. Alright, so the next one, I've told you guys about the story on my channel before, but I don't remember what video it was in. So it's this little MAC brush. It's like this little shadow brush, and I don't know this like what it is because when I got it, I actually found it in a cabin. So for my 18th birthday, me and a bunch of my friends rented a cabin like at a lake. And it was like really late at night, and me and one of my friends were sitting in the kitchen eating mac and cheese. And all of a sudden he like looked over and he's like, "What are those paint brushes? Like, why are there two paint brushes laying underneath the microwave there?" And I was like, what the heck? And I just picked them up because whatever. And it turns out it was two MAC makeup brushes. And I know that they were MAC because at the time they did say MAC along the brush, but at this point I've had it for so long that it is rubbed off. But it didn't say like what style it was. It just said MAC across the side. So it was nobody, it belonged to nobody at the party or anything like that. So I snatched them. So sorry to the person that left them, but it's good for me. But if you are kind of wanting like a little MAC shadow brush like this, I've tried to look it up and I've not been able to find like what it is, because I think that they have kind of like changed their brushes around like since then. But MAC brushes, you are going to get them like in the $20 range. Okay, so next is my Japonesque 230 brush, and I'm pretty sure that this one came from TJ Maxx, so you might be able to actually get this one for cheaper, but you're going to get this one for about $18 if you're going to get it like straight from Japonesque, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this one I love for laying color down on the lid. It's just like a perfect kind of flat shadow brush, and I really like it. Okay, so the next one is the E.l.f. concealer brushes. You can get these ones for $1 at Walmart, and I love them. I have like 4 of them, and I love these for carving out the cut crease. I love these for going in and kind of carving out your brow, cleaning up around the lips, all of that type of stuff, and obviously for concealing spots if you want to. And for $1, like, it's totally worth it. Alright, so next I want to mention 2 brushes from Glam and Beauty, and these actually came in a set. They came with one that kind of is like a blush type of powder brush, and then one that's kind of like a foundation brush, so kind of like has this type of a shape to it. And I think it came with like a really thin angled brush, and then I think that's it. But it's like a set that you can get at Walmart, and my dad actually got these for me for Christmas, and it was super cute because he like picked them out himself because he knows that I like makeup but doesn't like know brands and stuff. But I use these all the time. This one right here, I use it every single day, so they're amazing and I love them. And you can get the set for, I think it's around like a $5 to $10 range. I couldn't find it like on Google, so it is around that price range, so it's very doable. Alright, so next is the Morphe M410 brush, and this is another just flat top square brush. And the reason I like this one is I use this one a lot to carve out my brows, and I feel like the texture of the bristles on this one is a lot different from the one on the MB47 brush. These ones are kind of like fluffier, and that's why I kind of like prefer to use that one on eyeshadows, whereas this one kind of has like silkier bristles, so it picks up the concealer really well to carve out the brows. And I feel like it really makes like when I use too small of a brush, I feel like I can mess up the shape of my brows, whereas this one's like just the perfect size. And you're going to get this one for about $4. So it is like a couple dollars more than the MB47 one, but it's still very doable, $4. Okay, so this one is right up there with my Morphe M330 brush for favorites, and it is the Cala 415 brush. This one I also found at TJ Maxx, and I found it for like the $5 range. I've been able to find a couple different of these. I have an extra one, and then my mom actually has 2 of them, so we've been able to find them at TJ Maxx, so you might be able to still find them. But this one is absolutely perfect for blending everything out. I really don't think that I would ever be able to get my shadow as smoked out as I do if I didn't have this brush. It's like, it's so fluffy and it's just soft and it's just like, I don't know, it's just perfect. It works wonders when you're trying to blow everything out. Alright, so now I'm moving on to like the face brushes. So the first one is the Bamboo Naturals contour brush, and I couldn't find like an exact price for it, but I did get this one from TJ Maxx, and it was in the $5 to $10 range. So again, very doable. I love this one. It's very soft. The bristles are super soft, and I like that it's angled so that when I do contour, it just kind of like, I don't know, the angle lays the contour down just perfectly and just blends it out really nicely. I love soft brushes, and I love the handle on this one too. It's like girthy, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just like, I like it. All right, so next I want to talk about this brush, and this is the BH Cosmetics 125 Tapered Contour Brush. And this one I actually got in a set with, let me see, I think it was like a set of 10 of them. Again, I got it at TJ Maxx, and you're gonna get this one for $15 off of the BH Cosmetics website. I think obviously it will be a little bit less if you do find it at TJ Maxx. I don't remember what I got it for, but this one, I love it because if you look at it, it's like the same thing pretty much as my Morphe M330, but it's just big and for your face. I really like this one when you go back in to kind of just sharpen up that light color underneath of the contour, and I also use it to just kind of like blend out around like the edges and like the nose contour and all of that. And it's just, the bristles are soft. I love soft bristles on brushes, and it just works really, really nice for carving out under your contour. All right, so after that, I love the Real Techniques blush brush, and it's funny, I was eyeing this brush for about a year and a half, maybe longer, and I don't know why I never bought it. I just, whenever I was in Walmart, I'd be looking at it and I'm like, wow, that's so soft looking, it's so fluffy, I really want it, and I just never got it until like this last year or whatever. But it's just perfect. I don't use it for blush because I just feel like it's too big for my liking to put blush on, but I do use this one when I'm trying to put down the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana kind of like glowy powder, and I use that to just kind of like buff it all over my face. It's insanely soft, and I love how fluffy it is, and it's just pretty. And you're gonna get this one for around $8. Alright, so after that is the E.l.f. 101 brush, which is this big guy right here. And this one I love because I use this, I don't really use this to like apply anything. I use this more to blend things out. So when I do my blush, I will go back in and kind of like pat over it and kind of blend around the edges just to make sure that there aren't like round circles of blush on my face. And I will also use this to kind of just like buff out all of the contour and make sure that everything is really like blended out nicely and really smoked out. And you can get this one for about $12, and I found this one at Target. Okay, so next is my highlighting brush, and it is the Sonia Kashuk 109 brush. This one I love for contour, or not for contour, for highlight, and I don't know what it is about this specific brush that I love, but I've not been able to find another brush for highlight that I like more. It is kind of like a scratchy texture, so it's not like my usual really soft brush, but I think because it does have that kind of like scratchy texture, it really picks up the highlight and lays it down to where it is like bam. I mean, obviously you can see my highlight is like crazy, and that's how I like it. But I feel like a lot of people use fan brushes for highlighter, which is totally fine if you're wanting like a really natural look to your highlighter. But because I am me and I like glowing like crazy highlighter, this is like perfect for it. And this one you can get from Target for about $6. Alright, so I recently fell in love with this brush, and it is the Morphe E48 brush, and I've had this for a really long time, but I don't know why I hadn't used it, but I really like this one when I'm picking up loose powder and laying it down underneath of my eye. It's just like the perfect size. It fits like right in there, and it's not like too bulky or too big. Like if I were to use this brush, like that's too big to put in there. So this one is just like that the perfect size, and it's soft. Again, love soft brushes. And you're gonna get this one for about $9 from the Morphe website. So next is the Sephora Pro Cream shadow brush. It's the number 28 one, and it's just this little guy right here. And again, it's the shadow brush, so this is meant for like eyeshadow, but it's very dense. And I don't know, I like fluffier brushes when I'm using, like when I'm doing my eyeshadow, because it just kind of like helps to blend everything, whereas I feel like more dense brushes kind of make things a little bit more harsh and a little bit harder to blend out. But what I like to use this one for is my nose contour. Lately I've just been kind of using this Fiona Styles brush that came with like the little sculpting palette, and it's just kind of like fluffy and like this, just because I've not been doing like a really harsh nose contour. I've just kind of been like bronzing along the sides. But this one, if you're really wanting like that really like sharp nose contour, is perfect for it. And this one you can get at Sephora for $20. That's kind of a more pricier one, but it is nice. Alright, so the last brushes that I'm going to talk about is the TruBeauty, what is it? It's the 104, 106, 109, and 108 brushes. And these come in a set of like, I don't even remember how many brushes, but there was a lot. And these ones actually came from TJ Maxx. And these ones I got as a Christmas gift from my parents. And I just really like these ones. They're kind of like the spoon brushes, like from the, what is it? Artis? Yeah, Artis brushes? The spoon brushes, but these are just cheaper than that. I think that you are going to get one of the like the big face like spoon brushes from them for about $60, which these ones you get a set of like, I think it was like 18 or something like that, for about like a $30 to $40 range. So you're getting like a crap load more brushes for a little bit less than what you would get one of the Artis brushes. Now, granted, I've never tried an Artis brush, and I'm sure that it is absolutely amazing, and I really do want to try it, but where I am in life right now, I just can't justify spending $60 on a brush when I can just use these, and they work really well for me. And what I like to use these ones for is when I'm using the cream contour from Anastasia. So I'll use, let me see, I will use this little guy, the 106 one, to just like lay down the product pretty much, just like on this part of my face. And then this guy, the 104, this really thin guy, this is what I use to contour my nose with that cream contour. After that, I'll go in with the 109, this big guy right here, and that's what I'll use to really just buff everything out and to blend it out really well. And then finally, I will take the 108 and I'll take one of the light shades in there. So not like a contour shade, but one of the kind of like more highlighting shades. And then that's when I will lay it down underneath of the contour, just to, again, sharpen that line up. But yeah, these ones came in like a big set of a bunch of them. I just don't use the other ones very much. I have used, there is one that's bigger than this guy, and I have used that for foundation, but I don't know, I've gotten out of it. Alright guys, so there are other brushes that I use, but these ones are like my main ones that I will use every single day, if not like almost every single day. So like these guys, obviously I'm not cream contouring every single day, so I won't use those all the time. And like this one, lately I've just been doing something different, but for the most part I use all of these every day, and they are just amazing, and for the most part very doable as far as prices. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'm not talking too much. I'm trying to hurry up so that I can get on doing stuff. This is the second video I've filmed today, and I'm trying to hurry up and do other stuff today. So yes, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel before you leave if you haven't already. As I always do, I will list all of these brushes in the description box, and along with like where I get my jewelry, my social, all of that type of stuff always is in the description box. Alright, I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!